Welcome to Civil War Junkie. As you can see, I'm all dressed up today from head to toe. I even have on my leather toe crushing brogans. I want to do two things today, but I'm going to combine it into one video. One thing I'm going to do is I want to kind of go over like a basic Union infantryman's Civil War reenacting kit, if you want to, for people who would want to do it. We're going to do that video portion first, and then I'm also going to go into loading in the 9 count or loading by the 9s, and show you how a Civil War soldier would have loaded his musket on the battlefield and fought. And we'll kind of go through the stresses of that and make you understand that the way he had to do it, while other people were shooting at him, wasn't necessarily the easiest task in the world to do. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right into the basic kit of what a Civil War soldier would need to do reenacting. First of all, your basic kit would be your brogans, your shoes, your light blue trousers for your Civil War infantrymen, be your light blue trousers, and then underneath my great coat I have here, you would have your sack coat, which is just your basic 4-button coat, and a muslin cotton undershirt that is long sleeved, and the sack coat is also long sleeved. The sack coat got its name because it was a very loose fitting garment, and the soldiers referred to it as kind of like it was for a sack of flour. So that is your basic uniform, what you would wear. As you can see, I have a great coat. This was issued to the soldiers who were doing fighting during the winter time of the month. It's a heavier coat to wear over top of your sack coat. Believe me, you wear this long enough, you'll see, well, not you wear it long enough, but you'll see sweat pouring off of me here shortly from wearing this long enough, because it is very warm. And I will also add that all of this is made out of wool. The pants are wool, the jacket is wool, and this jacket, the greatcoat, is wool. The only thing that is cotton or muslin is my undershirt. So I'm going to go ahead and get my jacket buttoned up here, and we'll get into the leathers part of the uniform. A greatcoat is good to wear for, like I said, if you're going to be doing cold weather reenacting. We really don't get into too much cold weather reenacting. About the most that we do in the cold is the Remembrance Day parade in Gettysburg in November, which is about as cold as we'll get. Or down in Cedar Creek, Virginia, we do some reenacting, and it can be cold then. But other than that, you don't want to wear this on a 90-degree day. All right, so leathers wise, this would be your leather belt. On your leather belt, you would have your cap pouch. You would have your cartridge box. Now, some people wear a cartridge box on their cartridge box strap, which is separate from your belt. My cartridge box strap broke, so I have mine strapped to my belt. It kind of gives you that more of a veteran look, like your belt broke, so you have it strapped to your belt. And then you would need your scabbard and your bayonet. So I'm going to put this on, and we'll show you here what this getup looks like with it all on. Okie dokie. Now you bring your bayonet around to the front. Your cartridge box kind of sits on the back of your hip, and your cap pouch sits right here in front of you. cartridge box, cap pouch, bayonet. The next thing that a Civil War soldier would have had would be his haversack. You can get these in just canvas, or you can get them tarred like mine is. And this is where they would keep their plate, eating utensils, soap, pictures, extra ammunition, extra food. This thing was a carry-all for a Civil War soldier. They used it for everything. So they usually have a liner inside. I took mine out. That would then go on like so. Last but not least, for the basic kit would be your canteen. And then that would go over last. And your canteen and your haversack would hang on the left-hand side of your body. That way it's not hindering getting to your cartridge box, your cap pouch or your cartridge box. And then last but not least, and probably the most expensive part of the kit that you would have to buy, would be your rifle. You can find used ones, $850. New ones are around $1,000. That's why I said this is probably the most expensive thing you're going to have to buy if you want to do Civil War reenacting. You can get add-ons to your kit. I'm going to grab some of that stuff right now and show you. This is a little tin mug you can carry around with you. It makes noise and jingles around, so you can be seen and heard. And this here is a rain poncho, if I can get it open. You can tell this has not been used in quite some time. I think the last time I used this, it was raining when we were doing a parade. And that's why it is so filthy. But you can see your head goes through here, and it just kind of covers over the sides of you. And it actually is pretty effective. It really is. It'll definitely keep you dry for the most part. So, like I said, those are just some little add-ons you can get to your kit that kind of make it look a little better. But a basic kit, which would be your trousers, your shoes, your undershirt, your sack coat, and your leathers would usually come with a basic kit. Your belt, your cap pouch, your cartridge box. Your bayonet and scabbard would most likely probably come with your rifle when you purchased your rifle. But your canteen and your haversack, that would all come in your basic kit. And your basic kit on the value side, you're looking at about $350 to $400 to at least start out. So you're talking $350 to $400 for just your basic uniform, and then $850 to $1,000 for your rifle. It's not a cheap hobby to get started into, but it's definitely a rewarding one if it's something that you enjoy doing like I do. I enjoy it. I love it. So I have no quarrels paying the money to do it. But I kind of wanted to go over that with you, so that way if there's any inspiring reenactors watching the video that kind of want to get an idea of what things cost and what you need to wear, what you need to buy, that way you know. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a short break here, and I'm going to get myself ready to do the loading in 9 times, and then we'll get the video rolling again here in a few minutes. So thank you very much for watching that, and we'll be right back with you. Hi, and welcome back to Civil War Junkie again here today. So the first part of the video consisted of the basic kit. The second part of the video here is going to be called loading by the 9s, or loading in 9 times. And in the previous video, you guys saw that I made some cartridges out of, in the cartridge rolling video. Well, I have 3 of those live cartridges with me today, and that is what we're going to be shooting. And I'm going to go through this loading by the nines process to kind of give you an idea of what it was like for the soldier to be loading on the battlefront. The soldiers would have practiced this over and over and over and over and over and over again until they were blue in the face with it. And it did 2 things. It taught the soldiers how to load their rifle properly and to remember to return their ramrod, which we'll get to in a little bit. And it also gave the officers a sense of a rate of fire for their company or for their brigade or whatever. It gave the officers an idea of how many rounds per minute the guys were putting down range. So we're gonna just go ahead here and get right into this. So you would start off at shoulder arms, like so. And I'll show it from this angle as well. The command would then be given to load in 9 times. Load. The rifle would then be brought down in front of the soldier between his feet like so. The next command would be retrieve cartridge. They would go to their cartridge box. They would pull out a single rolled cartridge. The next command would be tear cartridge. They would tear the cartridge with their teeth, just like so. Pour the powder down the barrel. Get the ball out. Put the ball in. Then the next command would be retrieve rammer. Ramrod would come out. It would sit on top at a 45-degree angle. Ram cartridge. Return rammer. Prime. The rifle would then come up. A cap would be pulled out of the pouch. Would go to half cock. The cap would be put over the nipple. Shoulder arms. You would then go to shoulder arms. And then you would then fire when the command was given to fire. So we're going to go ahead and fire now. And those of you who don't like loud noises, plug your ears. Ready? And fire! The procedure would then be done again. Cartridge pulled out. Tear the cartridge. Pour the powder down the barrel. Have to get to the ball. Ram the ball down. Now mind you, doing this standing here and knowing that I don't have anybody out there shooting at me, this is easy. Imagine trying to do it while you have a company of 100 men out there trying to shoot at you. The most important thing they taught these men was to return the ramrod to the gun. There has been countless times I've read about ramrods being shot across the battlefield. And then the second most important part of this was the prime part. And I'll get into that in a minute. I'll go through some historical facts with you. We're going to shoot again. Ready? Aim! Now, a very well-trained soldier could get off 3 shots in under a minute. As you can see, I'm not a very well-trained soldier. As you can see, I don't do this night and day, loading my rifle. But this is what this is the way the soldiers would have done it. Whether they were just drilling or whether they were in the battlefield actually shooting at their enemy, this is the way they would have loaded their rifles. And this is exactly what it would have looked like. Ready, aim, fire! So that's what it would have looked like. A little history here. I was reading an article about the Battle of Gettysburg. The day after the Battle of Gettysburg, when they went through the battlefield and were getting the wounded, the dead, burying the dead, and collecting any rifles that were laying around, they picked up 27,000 rifles off the battlefield at Gettysburg. Half of those rifles they picked up had more than one shot rammed down the barrel. Cut that half in half again, and that half had more than 5 bullets rammed down the barrel. If that gives you any perspective as to how scared those men were on both north and south, having to load the rifle the way I just showed you to do it, while somebody else over there is pointing one at you, I can only imagine the fear those guys had to feel. Only imagine. Because like I said, to stand here and do it for you, now, this is easy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to get another video out soon. Again, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet, but this is one I've been wanting to do for a while, was do the loaded 9 times and do the basic kit. And I figured I'll just put them all together, it'll be easier. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I want you to please like, subscribe, and if you have anything you want to see, please let me know in the comments section. I look forward to seeing comments. I look forward to hearing people say, hey, let's see you do this, or hey, let's see you do that. It really makes me feel good, and I enjoy doing it for you guys, because I enjoy teaching this to people who know about it, people who may not know about it. You know, I enjoy it, and it's like a passion of mine to do this. So please let me know what you want to see, what you want me to do, and I will do my best to do it. So thank you very much again for watching Civil War Junkie. You guys have a great day, and happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.